it's funny because everybody made this point about Shedeur holding on to the ball too much, turning his back to the defense, right? Maybe being a little risky with the ball. Those are all things that we've now confirmed them in one half of football with Shedeur Sanders, but yet I can't confirm a undersized quarterback that won't throw the ball past the first down sticks and that is scared of his own shadow. I can't confirm that. What? Because he's a third-round pick?
Everybody's here to target the program. Off the field, family, friends, anything. So it's like, we got to be able to just protect the brand and protect our family.
Weirdos are going to come after y'all.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I don't know who told you that.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Rex Ryan is at it again, and his take makes 0 sense like always. Full breakdown plus receipts. Rex Ryan went on national TV questioning whether the rookie sitting alone on the Browns bench after the loss was actually upset because he cared, or sitting alone to make it about himself.
No, 100%, Greeny. And when you see this young man, like, I don't know whose fault it is. Is it this kid's fault for some reason? Or is it the organizations, have failed this guy? Look, number one, my biggest question is, you traded up to get this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly you think he has the talent to play the position.
Someone does, yes.
Why hadn't he had a chance? He has no reps with the ones. We understand that, right? That's what the line's saying. That, to me, how the hell does that happen? All right? And then the other thing is, Shedeur, he's got to get over himself, too. Like he's there by himself on the bench.
At the end of the game.
I've seen it in the 7th game of a World Series when you lose a game or whatever. This is a pillow fight game. Nobody cares.
Who cares?
Sit back.
He cared.
Yeah. Did he care? Or are you trying to make it a show, make it about yourself? You got a guy over there that, by the way, is a 2-time MVP. Right there, Lamar Jackson. He was looking for you. He was looking for you right there. Why don't share a moment with him? All right? All right, share a moment with Lamar. He's looking all over for you. Right. Then get in there with your teammates. These are your teammates. All right? These are your teammates. And talk about, I'm not comfortable losing. You think anybody in that locker room is? They better not be, okay? But I want to see, is it Shedeur or is it the coach? Who the hell's at fault here? Because there's a disconnect. To me, there's 100% a disconnect. Now, look, I want to see.
So let me get this straight for the football world. If he's smiling after a loss, he doesn't care. If he's upset after a loss, he's dramatic and making it about himself. Bruh. At this point, it just sounds like Rex decided he didn't like him before even watching the situation. So, if Shedeur smiles, he's cocky. If he sulks, he's selfish. Which is it, Rex? Rex Ryan out here talking about, did Shedeur Sanders care, or was he making it about himself? He was thrown in because Dylan Gabriel got hurt, not because he was groomed, developed, or given fair rotational development. There's a difference between being prepared and being available. And he was only given the second one. This was a rookie thrown into live fire in week 11. With 0 first-team reps the entire season. Not even given a real QB competition. Forced to learn the offense from the sideline instead of behind center, asked to replace a guy who was struggling, not dominating. That's the problem with these old heads in sports media. If Shedeur had been smiling after a loss, they'd call him arrogant. But because he's sitting quiet, reflecting, and clearly pissed at himself, now suddenly he's making it a show. So basically, Shedeur can't win unless Rex Ryan gets to write the script, "Welcome to the Hater Olympics." This is the same crowd that said Joe Burrow looked poised when he sat in silence after a bad game. But when Shedeur does it, it's drama. When Tom Brady broke tablets on the sideline, they called it competitive fire. When Shedeur just breathes too loud, it's immaturity. It's crazy how the same action changes depending on whose last name is on the jersey. Shedeur didn't throw his helmet. He didn't point fingers. He didn't say a single word to the camera. He sat there, disappointed, exhausted, and still wearing the responsibility of that loss on his face, and somehow that's wrong too. Let's talk about what really happened. It was the kid's first NFL game against Baltimore. That defense sends veteran quarterbacks home crying, and you've got Rex, a defensive guy, by the way, trying to turn body language into clickbait. What did Rex Ryan want him to do? Pop champagne? Hand out autographs to the Ravens secondary? This man just got sacked 5 times, pressured all game, and watched his head coach's game plan melt like ice cream in the sun. Sitting there on the bench isn't about making it a show. It's about holding it in when everything around you is falling apart. If you're going to talk, make it make sense. You can't have it both ways. You can't say you want humble, hardworking young players and then mock them for showing emotion. That's like yelling at a waiter for bringing your food too fast. And let's be honest, half these analysts didn't even play in the social media era. They never had 50 cameras zooming in on every blink and breath. They didn't have people dissecting their posture on national television like it's a NASA launch feed. If anything, Shedeur showed composure. He didn't storm off, he didn't blame anyone, and he didn't say a word. He took that loss like a grown man. That's leadership, not performance. The calm before the next firestorm. Here's the truth nobody in the media wants to admit. Shedeur Sanders, sitting alone on that bench, says everything you need to know about him. He cares. He feels it. And he's already planning his next move. The same people roasting him for being quiet will be the first ones saying, "We always knew he had that fire in him." Once he lights up the field in his next start, Rex Ryan just can't see it because he's too busy trying to turn emotion into a soundbite. This ain't about making it a show, Rex. It's about a young man carrying the weight of expectation, criticism, and a franchise that can't get out of its own way, all on his shoulders. If Shedeur had smiled, they'd call him cocky. If he'd cried, they'd call him weak. If he sits there silent, suddenly he's selfish. Maybe it's not about Shedeur at all. Maybe it's about folks like Rex Ryan who can't stand seeing a young quarterback handle pressure better than they ever could.